Hey guys, welcome to our first senior spotlight of our 2012-13 academic school year. My name is Raphael and I'm here with Brian to Pasqua. Lucky enough to be chosen to go first for us this year, so I guess we just want to get started with it. I'm going to ask him a few questions about PRSSA, and then we have a couple unrelated goofy questions at the end that he's going to answer for us. So, first things first, how long have you been in PRSSA?
Well, I joined PRSSA in the spring of 2010, so that's what, about 3 years now.
Oh, very neat. Have you had any positions that you've held or titles like throughout your time here in PRSSA?
Well, yeah, beginning in the fall of 2010, I was an account executive with Progressive Image. At that time, one of our clients was the Safe Kids Coalition in McLean County. I had previously worked under that account with Chris Orris when I had first joined PRSSA. My time with them was kind of brief because they really didn't have too much work for us to do. So in the spring, I actually worked with Uptown Normal. At that point, they were looking at what names they should use for the Normal Multimodal Transportation Center. Of course, now it's known as Uptown Station. So I provided some name ideas for that and some logos and whatnot. So that was fun. And then I also, after that, I was an executive board last year as national liaison. So that was a real interesting experience. So it's been a lot of fun.
All right, great. And so, of all these experiences, what would be your favorite memory for PRSSA?
I got to go with when I was a delegate for National Assembly. That was held in Seattle when I went. That was in 2011, in the spring. And I really enjoyed it because not only did I get to meet a lot of people from around the country, I also kind of became part of a small group. We called ourselves the Winslows. We kind of did things together outside the official delegate activities. And just going to Seattle as well it was an absolutely fantastic city and an absolutely fantastic experience.
So it was your first time being there then?
Yes, it was actually, I think the farthest west I had been was Kansas City. So going to Seattle was a fantastic experience.
Yeah, a unique opportunity for you. Alright, so what would be your, say, dream job if you could?
Well, I suppose the ultimate dream job would be to work with the Pittsburgh Pirates and probably in a media relations capacity. I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, right now I'm looking more towards going into a PR firm, and I'm also interested in some sort of government type public relations as well, because I'm really into politics as well.
Very neat. So how would PRSSA, say, or all these positions that you've held, help you into attaining that job that you're interested in?
Well, I think that PRSSA, well, for starters, one of the big things that I did when I first joined PRSSA was that I went on an agency tour. And that kind of was a moment that changed my whole perspective on public relations as a whole. Because it's one thing to hear about something, and it's another thing to actually be there and actually see it and actually be connecting with the people who are doing this for a living. So that was I think just sort of experiencing that kind of helps me. In terms of the actual positions, yeah, I mean, being an account executive, that kind of gives you the responsibility, and you have to, be able to dictate tasks and whatnot, and also be able to go above and beyond to meet the needs of the clients. That'll help it with my career going forward. And an executive board is just a ton of experience in a variety of ways in dealing with issues that pop up here and there. My chief responsibilities last year of national liaison were primarily planning a national conference. It was in Orlando, Florida. Those who were on that trip know that it was quite an experience for me because I was sick the whole time. But they're also doing regional conferences as well, which went real well, and I didn't get sick at all for that.
I was going to say, I mean, if you've been sick and now still your favorite experience, I mean, it must have been just fun for you. So.
Well, that national conference is a little bit different than National Assembly. National conference last year was in Orlando. Actually, 1 year ago today, we were in Orlando. So
wow, that's great.
It was interesting, yeah.
All right. Okay, so let's just move on to a couple unrelated questions here for you. If you could be any animal, what would you choose?
I kind of want to go with a turtle for some reason, and I'm not entirely sure why, but I think it's not because I'm slow or anything like that, but I don't know, it's just because turtles are always kind of like considered to be older.
I was going to say they live long, right?
Like a wiser connotation to them. And have you ever seen Finding Nemo? They're pretty cool in that. So, I mean, once they're in the water, they're pretty fast. Indeed. So, no, I like turtles.
Alright, turtles are vegetarians, though, are they not, or do they eat fish as well?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Me either, but if you could choose to eat any one food for the rest of your life, for all meals, what would it be?
Probably cheese pizza.
Cheese pizza?
Yeah.
Any kind of cheese pizza? Like
well, I love deep dish pizza.
Okay.
Absolutely love it.
So you do
yeah.
just like heap the cheese on there then and just...
Well, I mean, just eat this, just cheese. I mean, I've kind of expanded my horizons last year with eating non-cheese pizza, but I'm still, cheese pizza is my...
Experimenting in the pizza
bread
department.
and butter, if you will, even though it's not, well, bread, but...
All right, awesome. Well, appreciate it very much, Brian.
All right, fantastic.
Look forward to seeing you guys next week on our next Senior Spotlight. So.